to talk about the alternative learning system and CECs. She also has a co-presenter with her, which she will introduce during her presentation. May I call now the Director of the Alternative Learning System of the Department of Education, Director Carolina Guerrero.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And thank you to management for considering my situation where I have to take the 6 o'clock flight today. My presentation is entitled Reaching the Unreached Through ICT. And in the context of alternative learning system, the unreached refers to the marginalized learners of society. In our ALS terms, we say the marginalized learners are the learners who are found in the communities, the learners whom we say the least, the last, and the lost. The lost because they have been lost by the formal school system. So, my friends, before I start my presentation, I'd like to congratulate, first of all, the awardees of the Community E-Centers Conference, with special mention to the DepED implementers who received the awards. Congratulations. Siyempre, kaya pasensya na po kayo, ganyan po kami sa DepED. Pag nagkita-kita kahit saan, kailangan kodakan ng kodakan. Kaya kanina nakita nyo, pati sa stage, nakuha namin during the break. My presentation will follow as this outline. I will talk about the situation of the alternative learning system vis-a-vis the DepED context. And then, I will also touch on the situation of the Alternative Learning System ICT program within the DepED's ICT 4E program. Then, the ALS ICT program itself, where I will talk about the plan, the initiatives, the pipeline projects, and the future directions. And then, the e-eskwela experience. In the e-eskwela experience, rather than share with you the different cases that have been submitted to us, I will ask the mobile teacher of the alternative learning system here in Davao City, who is handling the e-eskwela center, Miss Girly May Dabalos, who is here with me. So that's Girly. The next slide. I'm sorry, okay. So here, you will note that the DepED is following, in fact, the 21st century learning model. And in this learning framework, it says that the focus is going to be the learning outcomes with special mention of the use of innovative support systems to help the learners of the 21st century. Ang ibig sabihin po nito, hindi lamang basta teaching and learning, kung hindi kailangan, ngayon ay gagamitin ang mga support ICT systems included. And then, the learner outcome must consider the support system. And what are these support systems? These are the life and career skills, the learning and innovation skills, and the information, media, and technology skills. So, we say not only the 3 R's, but also the other 21st century themes, meaning the life skills. The next. to show you that in fact, whatever educational framework we will be following, this framework is in fact what the ALS is already doing now. The DepEd's framework that includes the K-12 program has learning outcomes that include learning and innovation skills, information, media, and technology skills, and the life and career skills. On the other side of the equation here, you will see what are the ALS teaching learning situations. And if you match line by line and point by point, you will see that ALS is in fact in the 21st century framework of the DepEd. And I'll let you in on a little secret. The DepEd's educational framework was in fact based on the ALS framework. So, nakikita nyo ngayon that the way to go in the 21st century is to go ALS. Yes? The next slide. Yes, the same. Let's go to the next. Tignan din po ninyo ang ICT 4E vision of the DepEd. This ICT vision says that there is, the vision is to have an ICT-enabled education system that will transform the children, youth, and adults into lifelong learners and value-centered citizens. Again, this vision is almost like the vision for ALS. And the activities of the ICT4E of DepEd includes the following. DepEd sees that should be a complete integration of ICT in the existing curricula, both in the formal curriculum as well as in the ALS curriculum. That there is a need to intensify competency-based professional development programs and the need to establish ICT infrastructures in the DepEd programs and develop the processes and systems for governance and management. So later you will see how the BALS ICT program now compares to the DepEd's ICT 4E vision. The BALS roadmap itself, the mandate says that BALS is mandated to contribute to the attainment of functional literacy for all marginalized learners. And where do we find the marginalized learners? They are in the communities. To address the learning needs of the marginalized learners, meaning the last, the least, and the lost. The last, the least, and the lost. Ito po ang tinatawag nating marginalized learners. Kasi sila yung mga nawalan ng pag-asa kasi hindi sila nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral nila. Yung iba tumanda na, hindi pa rin nakapagtapos. Yung iba, bata pa pero wala ng pag-asa. And therefore, they are the target clients of the alternative learning system. We want to bring them back to education, to learning, even if they do not need, even if they do not have to enter the school system. Okay. And the vision of the alternative learning system is to be the leading producer of Filipino lifelong learners with a mission that says the BALS needs to partner with other producers of learning and to develop exemplary programs that open creative learning opportunities to achieve multiple literacies for all. Ito ang mission, and we have crafted our strategy for the alternative learning system starting from the year 2011 to 2020.